Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Neil and this is Friendly Finance Nerd. This is my first video in this channel and on YouTube. I live in Canada. I graduated with a finance degree and I worked with several major banks in last 10 years. I wanted to share all the things that I have learned working in a bank so that you guys get all these complex information in a most simplest form. And if you have any question or concern, definitely put your comments in the comment box so that I can answer them. These are free information and free advice. If you guys enjoy the video and really like all the information that I provide, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate if you guys subscribe to my channel. I want people who genuinely like my videos and genuinely need help. Today I will give you a really quick rundown about personal banking and how personal banking works. So let's start today's video, and sorry for the long introduction. My name is Neil and this channel is Friendly Finance Nerd. Let's go. So in Canada, there are major banks, major 5 banks, TD, Scotiabank, BMO, CIBC, RBC, and there are a lot of other banks that you can do your banking on the personal side. The products and solutions I will talk about, every bank has those products and solutions, but because I worked with major banks before, it will be more aligned with their. So in personal banking, there are 4 sections: day-to-day, borrowing, savings or investments, and protection. These are the 4 cornerstones of personal banking. On the day-to-day side, you have checking account and savings account. On the borrowing side, you have credit card, lines of credit, car loans, and mortgages. On the savings side, you have regular savings and high interest savings. In the investment side, you have RRSP, RESP, RDSP, RIF, and TFSA. You can also have LIRA and LRSP too. And in the protection side, you have life insurance, critical insurance, and disability insurance. So let's quickly go over the day-to-day section. On the day-to-day side, I mentioned you have checking account and savings accounts. You should definitely have 2 checking accounts. The reason because one checking account will accept your pay. You will get paid in that checking account, and whatever you need from that checking account for your monthly bill and monthly expenses, you will move that to another checking account from where you would operate your monthly expenses. In this way, you will not mix up your money and you will be able to save more money. And that is actually true. I have had so many customers who got so much benefit out of having 2 checking accounts. Now you can say, Neil, checking accounts are expensive and they have monthly fees. In most major banks, they will charge you for monthly checking account fee. What you can do is have 2 checking accounts, one with higher transaction limit and then the other one just like a basic checking account. In the basic checking account, you will get paid. You will not use a lot of transactions in that basic checking account. Usually it's $3 or $4 per month. Also, sometimes if you keep a certain amount of balance in that checking account, you don't get charged. On the other checking account, make sure you have unlimited transaction so that you can use that checking account to pay bills, pay credit cards, do all your groceries, all the other maintenance, etc. Definitely having 2 checking accounts will be totally worth it. On the savings side, you have regular savings and high interest savings. You need a regular savings account if you have money in that savings account for less than 1 year or less than 6 months. That means you would not have that money for a long period of time. So you should definitely put it in the regular savings account. You will not get a lot of interest, but your money will be separated from your checking account, which will give you more peace of mind. The high interest savings accounts, the purpose is to have the money there at least more than 1 year. Usually the major banks give you 1% or around 1.5% annual interest rate in those high interest savings account. In a regular savings account, let's say you're saving for a birthday party to buy a really good gift. You're saving for a trip that is coming in 3 months or 4 months. You don't want to keep that money in the checking account. You want to have it separate. You put it in the regular savings account. So that's the purpose. You should have a savings account for your emergency. You should have savings account for education. You should have savings account if you want to buy a house, you are saving for down payment, things like that. In major banks, you can also name those savings accounts. So when you go online, you'll be able to see it. Education savings account, house savings account. So that is the day-to-day banking. Checking and savings account. You should definitely have 2 checking accounts, and you should definitely have regular and high interest savings account, as many as you need depending on your financial goals. Let's move on to borrowing section. In the borrowing section, you have credit card, lines of credit, car loan, and mortgages. Those are the only 4 products or solutions you have in the borrowing section. You do really need a good credit score to get all these products or solutions. How can you have good credit score? Usually the credit score depends on the revolving credit products, which is credit card and line of credit. Because your car loan and mortgages already have set up pre-authorized debit, so the money automatically debited from your account. Every time you use your credit card or your line of credit, make sure you pay within a week if you can. Do not even wait for that 21 days grace period. So every time you use it, pay it right away. You will definitely have a good credit score. The other way to have good credit score, if you are someone who can manage a lot of credit products, have 3 or 4 credit cards and use them simultaneously and pay them off simultaneously, you should definitely have, I would say, close to 800 out of 900 as credit score. On the investment side, you have RRSP, RESP, RDSP, RIF, TFSA, LIRA, LRSP, all those acronyms. What basically it means, there are 3 types of investment accounts. There are registered investment accounts, there are non-registered investment accounts, and there is tax-free savings account. So registered account gives you certain types of tax sheltering, tax benefits. That's why people put money in the registered accounts, anything that starts with R. The non-registered accounts are regulated by the banks. It does not have any limit, so you can invest as much as you want. Usually the 50% of the capital gain are taxed. So that means if you invested $10,000 in the non-registered account and you made $500, out of $500, $250 would be taxed in your tax bracket. If you're in the tax bracket of 30%, you will pay $75. The tax-free savings account is a government-issued investment account to help Canadian people. It has a limit. Usually it's $5,000 to $6,000 every year. You don't pay a single dollar tax on that investment, and you can take it out whenever you want. What are the ways you can use tax-free savings account? For emergency, you can definitely invest money in the tax-free savings account to save for a down payment, save for a big trip that is coming, let's say in 4 years or 5 years, that you want to, for your wedding, you want to buy a car, things like that. So that's all for investment side. Finally, the protection or insurance. Usually, whenever you are getting a credit card, line of credit, or any types of credit products, mortgages, car loans, you will be offered insurance from the bank. You can also get outside insurance from independent insurance companies like Blue Cross. I highly recommend to have full coverage for all your credit products, especially all the loans you have, mortgage loan and car loan. I wanted to make a really short video, but I think it became a long video. It's really difficult to put together a video within 5 or 6 minutes explaining personal banking. So I apologize for the long video. If you have watched until the end of this video, I really appreciate it. Hopefully you got some benefit out of it. If you enjoyed the video and all the information that I gave you for free, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any banking question, make sure you comment in the comment box and I will definitely answer them. That's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Have an excellent day. I'll see you guys next time. Cheers.